What exactly needs to be included on the label on the back of my quilt? And do I need to cover it? Does it matter where it is located on the back of the quilt? Okay, multiple questions here, so I'm going to answer them as we go here. The information that needs to be on the back of your quilt should be obviously your name. It's good to have your address, your phone number, and the title of the quilt. We don't care where you put it on the quilt. Where I think is best is the bottom right corner of the quilt, but we don't really care. And you don't have to cover your label. If you want to cover it, that's fine. For all of our shows, we have 6 shows plus Paducah. For the 6 shows other than Paducah, the quilts are hung before they're judged. The judges do not, other than just looking at the back maybe for some stitches and things like that, they know not to look at the labels. For Paducah, because we lay the quilts flat on tables for judging, we actually cover your names with some blue painter's tape, high quality Scotch painter's tape that will not damage your quilt, to cover up names. Once the judging is finished, we pull the blue tape off most of the time, and so there's no problem there. If you want to cover your label, that's fine, but it's really good to have that label in case something were to happen. If your box were to get destroyed, the quilt gets separated from the box, that means maybe even your index card inside the box got lost. The only way to know where that quilt is by your label. If you happen to have already a label and it doesn't have all the information I just mentioned on it, that's okay. We just really like to have an address just in case the quilt gets separated. But even being able to identify it in any way is much better.